Greetings. I guess this is working. Fucking thing's all screwed up. Yeah, it only messes up in the beginning. Let's see if it gets cut off or not. So, alright, greetings. Alright, this is Lyran. Message from the Lyrans. I haven't connected. Well, I have their image up all the time, but I don't really bring a message from them, like ever. Then we'll go into Neptune. I connected a little bit of that today, a little bit, and Mercury. I don't hear about Mercury, so try something different. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to do an update, a prediction. I guess I could put that in the title. So yeah, I did see. First off, yeah, YouTube's not doing so hot. They're going to start putting ads in the middle of a 10-minute video. So you have a 10-minute video, and you have an ad at the beginning, and then an ad in the middle. They're going to force it. I think some people can opt out of it, but they're going to try to force it. So I feel, not that YouTube's going to go away anytime soon, but I feel them weakening quite a bit. I'm not sure it has to do with Facebook, but I just feel ads aren't just what they used to be. They're not sold out like like it was in the past. Yeah, a lot of things are going to, obviously the world seems like it's falling apart, because it is. And it's like 10 years too late when you think about it. Yeah, but, who's counting? So, yeah, I expect a lot of infrastructure, at least society structures to start breaking down in the next few years, but probably, obviously, way before that. Yeah, things are going to, this is definitely dismantling things slowly. It's like, I feel like we're getting squeezed into the fourth dimension. It feels like we're just easing our way in. More ways than one, so it's definitely a transition that is, it's. You don't hear about Afghanistan, you don't hear about other countries, you just hear about us falling apart. So usually as we hear about other countries going through hell, and now we're going through it. So yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Just concentrate on the future. If you think about the government coming to get you and all that, and whatever it is, you're not doing yourself any favors. But yeah, the virus, if it's fake, real, whatever the hell it is real. But obviously it has several agendas, and it's doing a hell of a job. And it's not done yet. Far from it. Probably 2 years, maybe 3 more years of this, possibly. It'll go up and down. A lot of states aren't going to have to do it, at least in the United States, but America is basically being refurbished from what it looks like. Jeez. Talk about the new normal on all levels. But yeah, just focus on positive, and a lot of changes are definitely on the way. Okay. At avatar.com, we have private sessions. We're on a channel. We'll have Zoom and channeling by phone. Questions. I think I'm on the 20s. I forget. 25th on some. 24th. 23rd, 23. Yeah. Didn't get very far today. Same situation here. Other channels and whoever's I do recommend. Social network. Rabbit. And website. Alright. For support. Alright. So we're going to go into. Oh, yeah, Lyran's okay. Alright. Blessings. Here we go. Greetings to you. A feline is also known to be a captain, a leader. That we are made to bring worlds together. As you know, as a cat, an alley cat, or domestic cat as you call it, but an alley cat, roams around different places. So we are adventurers. Of course, in your reality, it's not as. But an alley cat shows what the alien cats do. Yes, go to other people's neighborhoods, go into their homes, whatever it is. As alien energies, not all of us, and we don't go into homes, but some do. We go to planets to visit them, incarnate with them, understand them. So when we have a chance of incarnating with a world, we take it. Not always. Normally, yes. There are, if there's an insectoid world, we bring a feline presence there, but not always. But if we're welcomed, on this world we were welcomed, on this world we were also abandoned, demoralized. Not by humans. No. By other beings. In Anunnaki sometimes feels they're superior, but we learn from each other. Our strength is much more than theirs. Yes, they have technology awareness, even spiritual awareness. They can appear and disappear, but we can usually find them if we truly want to, because we're designed to connect with spirit energies. As you see, a feline, we see things even much more than a canine. A canine is very similar to us, but as a feline, we're here to see into the spirit world. Different dimensions and spirit, definitely the spirit world. We want to know what they're doing. Now, it doesn't see angel beings, spirit beings that connect to your reality. As you change your function here of a human, yes, for survival, you'll go to more of a spiritual understanding, of course. The survival side, yes, it's high school going into college, basically. But a college life of more, in college you know more, right? You know college classes. So that's where you're heading into more of an awareness of your universe. So basically your old idea systems, yes, you won't have a reason to think about them anymore. And you're feeling it now. Many of you are probably feeling a transition. It's all in your intentions too. You might not feel it instantly, but you want a better life for yourself and others, and you want to open up to higher dimensional energies. Just those intentions alone is opening up a door. Those that say that this doesn't exist are staying in their realm, which is necessary for grounding of the earth. You need kind of a half and half vibration. Not to say many are spiritually aware in that regard. Basically, open spirituality, when you're open to anything, open to all sexualities, also everything. If you just have an open mind, doesn't mean you have to experience it all. We are open to all things alien to your world. The more open you are to alien, the more alien will show up here. As a human, it's part of the human way of looking at things. You become more of an alien point of view. It becomes easier. It's just basically an open mind. As many of you are opening your minds, and much more is to come. You're unlocking the earth, yes, through its chakras. So some of you might feel the earth vibration shift because you're within its chakras. Your chakras are shifting with it. That's how you evolve. So as the earth goes into fourth dimension, you go into fourth dimension because you just have similar intentions. It all comes down to intentions, as we say. It's the only way to go, really. And humans, yes, are going to be afraid of it, but also they would like a relaxation. I mean, even in a human that doesn't believe in all this would like to have an easier life without having to get up and go to work every day. They like things to be, yes, a self-improvement, and which is a spiritual connection, actually. A self-improvement in all levels. Even those that are angry at it at this time, burning things down and things like that. They're also looking for self-improvement. They want a better life. And that is what this is all about. It is yes, releasing the control systems, yes, on many different levels. So soul rehabilitation, soul rejuvenation is happening. So some of you, yes, your health will improve if you wish it to, if it's necessary. Because sometimes your health has to be where it is so you can function in your mission. That's why it is the way it is. Someone to be super healthy, we understand that, but realize there's a lot to learn in the health and state of mind you're at currently. So sometimes too much, you miss out on things. This is a grand awakening. Earth is opening up. A transition here. That is, yes, massive. Fourth dimension, fifth dimensions are coming in. And feline beings seen, alien beings seen here is a possibility, unlikely soon, but some of you on an individual level will feel our vibrations, yes, and all other alien beings. As the earth is getting lighter, and as it gets lighter, you don't need to do the things that you used to do. As you realize many of your lives have already shifted already, yes, more is to come. It's not exactly Illuminati that's running it. Yes, there are many other beings, of course. Yes, from the lower realms, but lower realms from other planets. As you see in your cartoon shows. You have the bad guy sitting in his chair in his castle. Of course, we're out of focus at this time for obvious reasons. Those things are real. Depending on what level they're at. So you see a cartoon character in a cartoon show as a villain. Don't think those things do not exist. And don't think they don't know your world exists. They might find it humorous that you see it on TV like that. Not to put fear into that, no. But as you unlock your planet, you realize these beings are real. Yes, you might seem crazy right now. But as you start experiencing, it's not going to be so crazy anymore now, isn't it? This is a generation of the awakening, yes. It's many ascensions are coming, not just this one, several. Some will have, now, is Jesus going to come back for some? Well, some have already, reincarnated ones from other worlds, from other versions of Earth and other worlds, actually. So technically it already happened, but not in the way you thought it would. So, but what matters is the mass awakening within yourself. Instead of waiting for somebody to show up, what about an inner healing? That's what matters most. Working on yourself, yes, which is most difficult. Having somebody appear and saving everybody is easy, but having one look into their own difficulties is another. Blessings. Greetings. We are from Neptune, or I am the planet Neptune. Greetings to your human race. So, yes, the fish beings, your ocean dwellers, your fish, your mammal, is, yes, connected to your astral realms. Some of you, yes, when you go into astral, you actually jump into the sea. Not physically. Yes, you fall into the ocean. Where else do you fall? You fall asleep, you fall into the sea of the oceans on your planets, the astral realms. So astral is closer than you might think. Yes, it is in a different dimension, but the vibration is here already. As you go by any type of water, you feel a different type of energy, because the astral energy is coming through. Of course, there is a spiritual from spirit, of course, but the astral vibrations are very clear. Yes, they come through trees also. But water is a spiritual form. That is, you take a shower in the morning, you're clearing yourself. And Neptune energy is there also. as we don't have water on our planets, but we do have astral energies. We are an astral world. As you discover that more, you feel a lot of release. That yes, you are connected to Saturn through its. We're connected to all the planets for your lessons. Saturn is releasing, but yes, more of Neptune energies are coming through, basically. Walking. Yes, so many of your reptilians come here to not necessarily conquer your world, but to advance themselves, to handle a world like this, to incarnate as a general, as a sometimes warmonger, whatever it might be, where they can feel like they're kings, but realize a lot of karma that comes with that, as you would know. So a lot of, yes, warmongers came here to be kings and be worshipped and still be worshipped. A lot of them are in different versions of Earth healing at this time. Some of you have visited them too. Even Genghis Khan is still going through a great deal. Palladian beings are usually hypnotists. Now they're connected to many things, spa related usually. Yes, anything connected to nudity, they're involved. Also for replenishment of the soul. Your Assyrians are, yes, spiritual on a level that isn't always understood. Assyrian can be very spiritual and walk both lines. Yes, as a hidden magician, a black magician and a white magician in one. That can be very seductive also. That's why the Arab world is not exactly the easiest. The Arab world is like a doorway. Yes, a hot zone. Because Syrian energies, they were actually going to shut that place off from the world, and they kind of already have, because it's not exactly the safest place. It is hidden from the media for the most part. A lot of your government agencies roam around there too, because they don't understand it either. It's kind of like a jungle there. It's a Wild West. It's not to be understood, because there's a lot of magic still there. Magic that's not understood. The jinn is part of it. There's much more than just that. Your Middle East is never to be fully, even your Africa, but mostly your Middle East at this time. Once that heals, your Earth will definitely shift. The violence that goes on there, no, there's a lot of light there, yes, but there's still manipulation, of course, manipulations everywhere. But when the Middle East heals, like when you can go to Dubai and kiss anybody you want, hug anybody you want, drive whenever you want, become more free, for example, in Saudi Arabia also. That's when the Anunnaki hold releases. It is all alien. All of that is alien. All of these rules is alien rule. It might be in a human form, humans connected with it, with alien, but it all comes from the aliens in the wrong way. Put rules on your planet to control it, to keep it out of low vibration. But as you remove those rules, you'll feel a lot more light coming in dark places. And healing that it's like a volcano. When it erupts, it takes a long time to clear. That's what you're going through right now. Yes, a volcano eruption. Yes, on all across the planet. A soul eruption. Souls are breaking out of their old ways. A rebirth on so many different levels. The Earth's chakras, yes, are a lot more powerful than they've ever been in the past. And those that are fear of their... See, yes, many humans are afraid of their own spirituality, of the unknown. But many of you are bringing in the unknown. And you think you already know who you are. And some of it is connected to insectoid energies. The insect is one of the most powerful alien beings out there. Of course it doesn't want to be advertised. As it is everywhere on your world. And not completely understood. That's why some identify with it, because it has mystery to it. There is power there. Might not be quite understood, but if you with the right intentions, with the right insect, you put positive intentions, you get positive vibration. But with a negative, you put negative intentions around an insect, you get World War III. Not that will happen. but they do have a strong effect on your planet. As you connect to insect energies, see, there's much more than just an insect being. There's much more. Yes, they might be small. They might be. Yes, they can be hazardous to your health with malaria, things like that. It's an insect doing that. It's not a bear. It's an insect. So the mysteries of the earth, yes, as you unravel them, you will see as Anunnaki around gold, because that's where they get their power from. But they're losing that power currently. Now there is positive energies with a Anunnaki, part of rehabilitation, beauty. They're involved with that. Even DNA healing, they're involved with that. Rehabilitation of the DNA. So they have their hands here for the positive. But then they have their other side. See, if you can do much positive here, you can do negative also. So we can do all these good things here, but we can also shut your world down. They were the perfect candidate for that. Because, as we are out of focus, they eased it in. They eased in the control over your planet. They slowly moved it in. So, blessings. Greetings. We are from Mercury. Mercury energies, yes, involved with your DNA of your Earth. The rock formations, a lot of it is Mercury connected. The foundations of third dimension. Mercury, yes, was a higher dimensional planet and went down to a third dimensional planet, brought much of its minerals here. As it is in a third dimension reality, you are focusing on fourth dimension energy. So you'll see eventually your Mercury shift one day. And it won't be hidden. Well, Mercury will regain its power, even move. But not yet. You need it right where it is. But in the future, it will be in a different place. But you'll be at a vibration where you can handle its shift. It's going to shift with you, basically. As you change, Mercury changes, and it's in a different place. Because you no longer need the minerals of your Earth. It'll be the same, but everything will be magnified into a higher density level. And some of you are already feeling like connecting to a mountain and connecting to another reality, another dimension. It's mountains just are energy portals to other worlds. You're looking for a Stargate, look at a mountain. Depends on the mountain though. Not all mountains do that, but a lot of them do. You just connect to it and you can, it's like looking at a television. You see different realities just in your mind's eye. It can start appearing more, but mostly in your mind's eye. That's how aliens operate too. They see things in their mind's eye. They don't always see everything as you might think. They're not always as powerful as you might think. There's always a dimension that they don't see. They might see yours, but they don't have it fully figured out either. They're letting you figure it out. They just assist you with it. Yeah, they can't run the show. They can inquire, put ideas out, but it's up to humanity. It's like they throw it into the pond, see where it goes. That's how the aliens work. Even the reptilians, doesn't matter. They throw things out in your world and see what catches, as you do with your lives. It's the same thing. You just give it a shot. I don't know where this is going to go. I'm just going to go and do this thing. Same thing. So, because, yeah, humanity is still... See, humanity is an abyss. It can pull aliens in and change them. And not always for the better. Sometimes it can rehabilitate them, but also it can pull them down to your level of consciousness easily. As it did with the Greys. They were not expecting that. They thought they could handle this Earth's vibration. No, that wasn't the case. Some of them didn't go crazy. They couldn't handle this vibration as much as they thought. They didn't realize how much darkness they had within themselves too. Reptilians themselves, but reptilians got a little bit more adapted to it. But they've had their moments also. As many of them started many of your wars in your past, and loved every minute of it. Of course, they had to deal with the karma eventually, as it slowly found them. So your rehabilitation here, yes, is understanding the soul. You're understanding yourself. That's what this is all about. What's happening to your planet? You're understanding your higher self, your oversoul, and beyond that. It's not just goes your oversoul and that's it. No, it goes much further than that. You go to many places. If you want to connect to other versions of you, it's not necessary right now. They're already working through you already as you shift timelines. Which you shift, yes, constantly. It can be kind of give you a headache if you really think about it. If you think about how many timelines you run through, millions a day or more, it can be overwhelming. Because every word, every sentence can change a timeline. It's just like that. That can be mental overload. One word can take your life and turn into a whole different direction, as some of you experience. Sometimes it's easier seen than it's not always that easy to see. So Mercury energy's here. Mercury, yes, is here to bring truth into the world. Notice how we're very connected to the sun. Truths are being brought in, but as you connect to as you more ascend, more Mercury energies of truth will come through. We just put it that way. We have a massive effect on this planet, as all planets do. But everyone has their own job. Ours is truth. And some truths, though, even spirit doesn't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear their criticisms. No, criticisms of that because they can improve. And you are here in this world to criticize them. Help the spirit world improve on a massive level. As yes, it is very flawed, but it's not seen that way. The spirit world is seen as perfect when it's not. Your world is not perfect, and so they aren't either. So your problems are their problems. And you're here to heal those problems. Yes, there's racism in spirit, yes. You might not, experience it on this level, but when you incarnate here, it comes out. And hidden racism too. Mostly the hidden. And hidden violence, hidden everything. As you know, now is the time for hidden to unhide itself. Secrets to be revealed. Atlantis to be revealed. Eventually. Not many in your world can handle a lost continent. It's more fun just to pretend it's not there. But it was there. It's also spirit's failings too. But it shows that spirit cannot keep up the vibrations here. Not on this world. In other worlds, yes. So does God have a fault with him? Well, yes and no. Everyone does. Nobody's perfect. I think God's perfect. There's always growth within every being. So, there's ways of looking at it. Technically, you're all perfect. But of course, you have flaws. You're like a perfectly flawed person. So just rearrange the words a little bit more. You have flaws, but just embrace them. It does help you grow. If you're ashamed of them, that doesn't heal it. So, yes, this is Mercury rising. Yes. Many secrets are being revealed. They're being revealed right now as we speak, but more is to come. Yes. You've had waves of it throughout history. Yes. But that was a contract of the earth. Now it's here to unravel everything. Like, even if a false allegation is put on somebody, the truth will come out. Who is that person that put that false out? The truth will come out of that person. So, yeah, the time of lies is coming to an end. Yeah. You won't be able to hide a lie anymore. You're not there yet, but you're getting there. It's like, why? If you lie, I'll just come back to you. So, blessings to you.